Hey guys, this is 4J25, and welcome to the first video in hopefully what will become a long series of videos of SimCity 4. This is one of my favorite games of all time, and I figured might as well make a Let's Play series on it. So, I've custom made this region with a program that I will list in the description. And I'm playing with a lot of plugins and mods. So one of those changes the terrain and the water. This wasn't my favorite, but I like it a lot better than the plain light blue water that comes with the game. It makes the grass and stuff look a little different, and I've got it to where it makes like cliff sides like kind of rocky, and it looks pretty cool rather than that weird like brown color. I've got the NAM installed and a bunch of other things. I don't really know how to use the NAM, so I guess that'll be a learning trip for me and maybe some of you. Anyways, I was thinking of starting out with some sort of farming town, and I thought that this looked nice, and maybe we could have somewhat of a city kind of right around here. So, I guess we'll start. Okay. So, yeah, as you can see, it does change a lot of the textures. Like, if you look closely, the grass looks a little different. The water does too, as you can see. And I kind of like the water, actually. It's got those, like, ripples in it. So, and then there's still waves on the shore. So, people like Strict Toaster, I don't know if you've watched his design-centric SimCity 4 series, but he makes everything really flat and it all looks nice. I'm not really good at that. I just kind of want to make it look decent, honestly. And some of this generated water looks a little odd. Maybe we can fix this. That looks better. Okay. Debating whether or not to use Maxis trees because I've been using... There's a mod that I'm using. It's like giraffes trees or something. And if I place way too many of them, it lags the game down. So, I'm really not sure, honestly. I think for now, I'm just going to stick with the modded trees. And I'm pretty happy with the way this terrain is. So let's name the city. By the way, the region is called Hensley County. I just like to name them like they're counties and then a bunch of cities inside of a county. So we can name this like... Oh, what's a good name for like a farming area? Farmingdale is too generic. Like Springton. That sounds pretty cool. Okay, so I don't have anything like the money tree installed. I might get the mod to remove that yellow border, but for now we're gonna have that. I don't have the money tree or anything, so I'm gonna have to earn my own money, but you know. So I'm thinking of having forest, since this is the bottom left corner, having forest here as a buffer between like the edge of the map all the way around the region. I think that would look cool. So I'm gonna start farms sort of here-ish in this corner, and this land is flat enough for me. So let's get some diagonal streets going. And if you guys want me to do different music or no music at all or something, I'd gladly do either of those things. And if you don't want to see, maybe this is boring to you, I mean, I can edit, like I can make these fast or something. Whatever you want. Let's just get this. Ooh, did that wrong. There, okay. Alright, let's cooperate here. There we go. So I want it to be there. Perfect. Alright. There and there. And then we'll just have this come over like a little bit, maybe to here. See, there's like that rocky texture I was talking about. Also, always day. I personally don't really care for the night cycle. I don't know why, but it doesn't appeal to me. Let's make that turn look cooler. Alright. So we're gonna make these roads kinda organic and unnatural, I guess. Now, like, in the US here, most of the farms are sort of laid out in big squares. I don't know, I'm gonna try and go for this sort of design for now. I think it'll look pretty cool. Hope I'm not making these too big, by the way. Oops. Okay. So now, let's add some agricultural. We'll just trim the edges. Honestly, it could even be beneficial to maybe zone first, then put the roads over top of it. Actually, I don't know what that would benefit. Alright. Just get the rest of this zoned. Ah, shoot. Nope, get the D-zone. I could have just demolished it, but, you know, who wants to do that? Okay. And delete the excess, and that looks pretty good. So, let's see. Yeah, I opened this up. You already see some custom stuff in here. Some nice looking water towers. This one is, for some reason, really OP. Like, its capacity is huge, and I could just run most of this map off of it. But, we'll get some of that stuff installed in a bit. I'm gonna do another farm here. Alright. See how this kind of goes up like that? I don't know why, that just doesn't bother me. But it might bother some people. If you guys want me to try and smooth stuff out more, just tell me and I'll do that. Maybe. So I don't know what to do about this area. We can try and flatten it out, I guess. Maybe not. There we go. Alright. You can use the RHW to flatten stuff out usually. Go up. Oh, why isn't that fixing itself? We're gonna have to fix that. That's not right. There we go. I don't see any more that broke up. That looks good. Does that look any good? Not really. But we can just do this. Okay. Alright, this actually isn't looking half bad for now. Oops. So let's make this curve a little smoother. Nice. Also, I'm thinking of something. Either every 5 or every 10 episodes, I'm gonna do like a disaster in one of the cities, and I'll pick the city at random. And we'll either do a tornado, an earthquake, just any of the realistic ones. I don't know why. I just don't really like the monsters and all that for some reason. Maybe we can. I don't know. I really just don't want to do any that alter the land, and I don't think earthquake does. I could be wrong, but I don't want to do any like volcanoes or anything because those are just annoying to clean up. So, anyways, let's just keep getting these farms going. Some of the plugins that I've installed, I haven't quite gotten to work correctly, like the security fence mod. The fences just don't show up. And then I've got a few brown boxes, but not too many. If we see a brown box, I'll try and figure it out. Otherwise, I'll just either remove the mod or we'll just not use it. Because no one likes brown boxes. Okay, so that looks like a pretty nice area to me so far. And I'm thinking of having a train line running through. I've got this large freight yard, which I don't think it would look good here. I'm just gonna have a regular freight train station, and then I'm gonna center the city sort of near that. So maybe we need to branch a road off of here. I'm gonna have like a few small towns, maybe one here, out here, something like that. Yeah, let's just start a road here. Have a little town. So we'll have a train track. We'll have it. Let's see. Let's get the train station first. Oop. There it is. Okay, so we'll have it. I don't know, here. Since this is like the end of the line, we could have it go out of the region actually, but I was thinking of just doing something like this. Maybe this will look really ugly. Honestly, it kind of does. Well, we'll need to do this. Just make it even. Let's try and smoothen this out. Okay, and then bam. And I just now noticed this as well, so alright, there we go. We don't want any cliffs just yet. Let's try and level this out too. That looks pretty good. Okay. So that can be where our train line starts. You know what? We could make it sort of like this too. Yeah, that'll look cool. There. And then just have that come up. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. Almost freight train station-ish. And I think I have some concrete. Ooh, concrete that I could use for that. No, I don't. I don't know where that would be, so we'll figure that out later. Let's have some industrial around the train area. Just some smaller factories, and then have it taper off a little bit. I think that looks pretty cool. And then it can kind of go into the town. We'll just have a cross street here. And I want to see if... Ah, sweet. Okay. Let's get some low density stuff. We'll go by 5. Oops. Just ruined that. There we go. I don't know if we really need an intersection like that, but it looks cool, so. And that can be sort of a commercial center area. You know what? Let's make some of this residential. And we can just have some cross streets. Or some, like, side streets, I guess. And then we can continue the train line straight through town. make some fancy curves here. And then, so we'll just do that. Okay. We will add some parks. Just like, is there a, yes, okay. We'll put a playground here and there, and then some small flower gardens, and then here we can just have, I don't know. Is there a small park green? Yes. I knew there was. Okay, so that looks good to me. I don't know where that road's gonna go. Let's just kind of make that the end. And I want this to be a street. Now, can this be... Didn't think so. Okay. I kind of like it as that kind of intersection anyways, because it's a smaller town. I don't see why it would have that big fancy intersection. Okay. So for the trees, these are the ones that I was talking about right here. I personally might just use oak for the entire place, but I don't want to use too many because it lagged my last game down like crazy. So like just kind of make it sort of random. Might get God mode for mayor mode or whatever that is, because that could be pretty useful. Although I don't know if these trees are in that. No, they're probably not actually. I guess we can just stick with this for now. And this looks pretty cool. Let's kind of make it go right up to the edge. So we're going to focus on design and functionality. I did some test cities in a different region with all the mods, and I building the town up slowly. I was in the green pretty high, so I think I can probably do it again. Does that look good, or should it be thicker? Maybe just thicker kind of right here. And then just fill in some of the more bland areas. Actually, you know what? Let's make some clearings. Just sort of like that. Yeah, I think that looks kind of cool. This one looks a bit square though. Okay. And then have the trees sort of, we'll have them taper off like over here in this direction. And then we can have some trees around here. Alright. For the water tower, let's use one that would look cool in an area like this one. In fact, let's delete this and put it here. Ooh, wait, is that the same one Oh, you can get different types. Okay, let's skip like this one, that one. I think that looks pretty cool. So then we're gonna need power. So I've installed some power things. I don't know what this is. It got installed with something. Oh, it's just for like, it's basically this, just like a solar panel or like a generator. Doesn't output very much power. I've got a modular nuclear power plant mod that I think is really cool, and I've got these solar panel ones, which I might go for those. Yeah, I'm gonna go for those. So you have to plop it, then wait a while. So I think for now I'm gonna put in some wind turbines. And as weird as this might look to you guys, I think it looks pretty normal. When I'm out on the highway in the US, I'll often see this sort of setup in farms like this. I'll just have a few. But once we get the solar panel thing, I will most definitely plop one of those. So let's get that just going right down the middle. And then we can get the farms too, I guess. And no one's gonna see this, so it doesn't really matter if it looks good or not. Ooh, I should show you these. So I got a reskin for the power lines, and I'm gonna assume that I'm gonna need them here. As you can see, it removes the red and white texture that they usually have and replaces it with a silver texture that you would see in cities like modern areas. You don't see striped power lines too often, is what I'm trying to say. So we're gonna get some growth. Okay, we should, let's check the power chart actually. Wow. We might just use these wind turbines for a little bit, but we'll keep that just chilling there. So this little town should build up, and they're really asking for residential, so maybe we can expand this a little bit. Maybe this town can have like sort of an oblong shape. I need to start using the hotkeys. Not sure how well this is gonna work. Yeah. Maybe we just have it like this. We'll just put another, like, one of these right there. We'll put some more residential in here. I think that looks good. Add another park green and a playground. So is everything watered in the town except for that? Okay. Farms are looking nice. Let's see if we can get the rest of those farms in. There they go. Or, well, kind of. Okay. They definitely still want that. That won't work. Let me try that again. I'll just get the diagonal piece. Dang it, this is kind of finicky. Here, wait, there we go. Alright, maybe not. I love mods. There we go. Alright. And this can be the edge of town, and then we can just have this. Oh. That looks pretty cool. Have some more of this. We can have some larger houses, I guess. Not sure how these will look, but alright, I think that looks pretty good. We'll just fill these blank spots in with trees. Alright, I think this is looking pretty good so far. Obviously our budget's in the red, but we really haven't done too much yet. Let's get some growth. Looks good. Hopefully some of this will start growing. We do have a little bit of demand for it. Alright. I think it's looking pretty good so far. Still that residential demand, so actually I think we're gonna end this one here, and next time we will extend this road a little bit and build like a subdivision out here, and hopefully that will take care of most of our residential demand. Thanks for watching. This is 4J25 out.